4th of Heartfire. Belgrad and I headed out immediately for Dimhollow Crypt. Along the way, we took care of a few tasks and then decided to shelter over in Windhelm for the night. In the morning, we visited the shopkeepers to lighten our bags and ended up accepting a few more tasks.
Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way.
One of the more interesting requests was to return a stolen ring. It was surprisingly enjoyable, the thrill of doing something secretive, underpinned with the threat of discovery. I could understand why some people turned to thieving as a way of life. While I didn't approve of such misdeeds, I had to admit that using their darker talents was rather exciting. Fortunately, my conscience remained clean in this case, since the cause was honorable. Okay, Belgrad, it's done. Let's go back to that lousy shopkeeper. I put the ring in her house.
Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
We finished up in town and made our way along the winding path to Dimhollow Crypt. Vigilant Tolan had said he would meet us there, but he was nowhere to be found outside the cave, so we ventured inside to search for him. Unfortunately, it appeared that he tried to take on the vampires before our arrival. We found his corpse alongside several of the slain creatures.
Is someone there?
Carefully creeping into each chamber, we made our way through Dimhollow and fought our way past its dark inhabitants.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict.
In the depths of the cavern, there was a huge circular monument.
I don't think you even know what you found here.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokio? He still might have told us something.
Why, yes.
We haven't gotten
That's
anywhere
impressive.
ourselves
He
with...
knew nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we
Notes we found on a slain vigilant nearby described the structures here and elsewhere in the crypt as being vampiric in
Do not
origin.
forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are. Or my enemies.
The notes gave no clue as to the purpose of the monument, but did refer to it being a puzzle. Upon exploration, we discovered that it was indeed a puzzle. Solving it revealed a stone monolith, and inside was a young female vampire who had been sealed away many years before along with an elder scroll. Sure as bones. Serana, the vampire,
You all right?
immediately recognized me as one of her kind and spoke to me in friendship.
Who sent you here?
Who were you expecting?
I was expecting someone from my family. I don't recognize you. Are you one of my father's little acolytes?
No. Who's your father?
He's a very powerful man. Or he was at one point. I'm surprised another vampire hasn't heard of him.
How did you know?
You think I can't tell my own kind? I smelled you almost before my eyes were open.
But why were you locked away like this?
That's...
There was something very compelling about the
I'm not totally
woman.
sure if I can trust you.
Intrigued by her story, I stayed my hand and agreed to help her back home. Where do you need to go?
My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
If nothing else, I had to learn what I could from her before returning to Isran. Can you tell me why you were locked away?
I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
How long do you think you were in there?
Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King?
Huh. And that's actually a matter for debate.
Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders?
Well, there's the Empire and there's Ulfric.
Empire? What empire?
The Empire? From Cyrodiil?
Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened.
Tell me about your home.
It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there.
Well, why wouldn't you be safe?
Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. It'll just be more unpleasant to run into my father.
Is that an Elder Scroll?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Why do you have an Elder Scroll?
It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Should we travel with that?
Nothing can destroy an Elder Scroll. Worry more about protecting your hide and let me worry about my things. Who's there? You're not getting the best of me.
Shame that was necessary.
Stay on your guard. It's so good to breathe again. This weather is incredible.